Somebody just squealed their tires. And now there's yelling.
Like behind us.
Oh, and now all the traffic stopped. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving!
So we are traveling for the holidays, but we're actually doing this, well, by the time you watched it, we went up the weekend before. So we are traveling down early for Thanksgiving to go visit our family back home. We were going to give you guys some tips on how to travel with kids in the car for the holidays, but since it really looks like most states are going to be locked down for the holidays, I don't know if that's going to be useful or not. But right now, our trick for traveling to the holidays is downloading an Audible book. So we have a new one that Alan and I are going to be listening to, and the kids both have tablets. Olivia's on hers back there. So that's what we're doing to make it on our car ride. Although I do have some updates about Jesse's tutoring and services and IEP, and I will talk to you guys about that later. So those are some big changes from the last video we posted. So we left an hour and a half later than what we were intending to, you know, because we're great at being on time.
It's what we do.
We know our strengths and weaknesses, and our strengths make up for it.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll go with that. Sounds good. There you go. Good job. Now drop it on the ground.
Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, walk around the neighborhood.
We're gonna go have lunch with my dad, but we're hungry now, so we compromised and got Starbucks. And somebody just squealed their tires. Sound like they were preventing an accident. And now there's yelling.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that?
You got some up here somewhere? I don't know.
Sound like behind us.
Oh, and now all the traffic stopped on the other lane.
Yeah, that's.
I'm guessing there was a wreck.
Yeah.
So, am I the only one who gets really, really excited about the holiday cups? Like, I can't be the only one, because I really get excited when they come out with the holiday cups. It's like the start of the Christmas season, and it's very exciting. So for Thanksgiving, we're having a Mexican restaurant with Dad, because it's our favorite, and we miss it. We can't get this back up in Ohio. They good?
Delicious.
I know. That's why I was wondering when this came.
So we just finished with a late lunch, and we're going on like a 10-minute car ride, and apparently Jesse requires a tablet for 10 minutes.
Yeah. This is lifeblood.
No. You can.
Olivia.
We're only gonna be in the car for 10 minutes. You can wait till we are heading home for 2 hours. So it was really nice to see part of my family, and then we're gonna go see some more family members. But it was nice to catch up. That was like a 2-hour meal.
Yeah.
Happy to be back home visiting for a little bit. Although Alan and I had this discussion, we're very content living where we are right now. Like, not a whole lot of homesickness going on. We're sad we can't come back and visit more. Like, because of COVID, we obviously aren't traveling down here a lot and coming back and visiting as much as we intended to for moving away. So that makes us a little sad. But otherwise, we're very happy to be living where we are, and we're enjoying it. So it's always a good feeling.
I like the Starbucks.
Hey! It's a legit Starbucks!
It is. Wow. I bet they are horrible.
Is it open?
It looked open. There's cars there.
It's open?
It's open.
They have a Starbucks here now.
Whatever you did to-
And since you're watching this on Tuesday, if you are wondering what our actual plans are on Thursday, we are going to be doing hopefully a turkey trot, if it's still on. Fingers
Yes.
crossed. We will be doing a turkey trot together. And that's it. That's our plans. Last year, if you saw our vlog last year for Thanksgiving, we did travel back home and visit with everyone on Thanksgiving. And if it wasn't for COVID, we would do that this year. But because of COVID, we're coming back early, visiting everybody immediately. We're visiting all of our immediate family and then going back home. So hopefully that reduces our risk, keeping our circle a lot smaller of people that we are around. And Thanksgiving we'll be probably just watching movies
Yeah.
and eating hopefully some like Bob Evans mashed potatoes. Get the good stuff, but make it easy. Now, on to the next house. Right, Jesse?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
It's alright.
It's dark out. Just left a house. We're going to one more place before we head home. And then we'll probably close out this vlog tomorrow because it's a little too dark to do so right now.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. So yesterday we did not get to film a whole lot. We didn't film everything we wanted to, but we had a really good time back home. We enjoyed seeing our family, and Jessie had a good time hanging out with some friends. We slept in a little bit today. Well, Alan and I slept in a little bit. Kids woke up early, and then we did a little bit of cleaning, and now we're eating pancakes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I like them so much.
you do. You love your pancakes, don't you?
Yeah.
So since we gave you guys that big update 2 weeks ago about the services that we're getting for Jessie, the services that were recommended to us by professionals, and the IEP meeting, if you haven't seen it yet, I'll link it up here below and you can check it out. Basically, we have hit a dead end with the dyslexia tutor. So we have gone through every resource possible. We've gone down every road that we can find, and we are not able to get any type of dyslexia service that is in affordable price range for us. So the only other thing that professionals have recommended for us to do is to change his IEP. And they want us to change his IEP to match what type of services that we're wanting from a dyslexia tutor. That way the school can work towards those services until we can at least get off or sorry, I guess I should say first, we're on a wait list. We've been on the wait list since what, the end of summer?
Yeah.
For one of the dyslexia services that's an affordable rate in our area. But it's an 18-month wait list. So in the meantime, maybe getting his school to have someone teach him in the style that we're wanting him to be taught for him to learn how to read and learn his phonics.
And you don't want to Jessie.
You don't want to mess with Jessie? Why not?
You don't want to.
Okay.
I like my puppy.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Apparently you don't mess with that kid.
It's alright.
It's just really ridiculously windy here today.
Yeah.
Like absurdly windy.
And it's gonna rain again.
And we have a weather girl here. If you're unaware, she can predict the weather of when it's gonna rain. And she's right like 95% of the time.
Yeah.
And I made pancakes by now.
Yes, but let's not talk with our mouth full, okay? Let's chew our food first and then talk.
And that's why I'm eating my pancakes right now.
Good job. So the one thing that was said to me that kind of made me think about the IEP differently was the school provided us with his IEP. They're like, this is what we want to do, this is what we think he needs, do you agree to it? Yes, sign it. That's kind of been their approach for the IEP this entire time. The way it was phrased to me is the IEP is a contract between the school and the parents to make sure the child is getting the education we feel like is best for him. And that's agreed upon by both of us. So the thing with the IEP is I'm just now realizing that it's not supposed to be this way. It's not just what they say your kid needs. You have just as much say-so in your child's IEP as they do.
It's not just what they say your kid needs. You have just as much say-so in your child's IEP as they do.
So I think that's a big thing that, I was missing. I don't know if you guys are missing that part, but it's something to think about your IEP in a different way. A lot of people, by a lot, everybody has told us that we need... Olivia, please don't kick the camera. Thanks. Everybody has told us that we need to get an IEP or dyslexia advocate to help change the IEP.
Yeah.
They've all told us that we need to get someone to help us write the IEP, and that's what everyone's telling us. And we had never heard of an IEP advocate until we moved up here. We didn't know that was something that people used or did. We have a couple people we know that have offered to guide us on how to phrase the IEP. We're going to approach it with the school first, see how that goes, and then if need be, look into hiring an autism advocate. IEP advocate, not an autism advocate, sorry. And then if need be, we can look into an IEP advocate, somebody that can help us in the meetings to make sure that we're getting what we need out of his reading lessons. And the hard part for us is the school's doing a great job.
Yeah, they are.
And they're doing so well in every other aspect. It's just that the reading method that they're teaching is not something that works well for kids with dyslexia. And even though Jesse's improving, they're basically teaching him to memorize the words instead of learning how to read, learning his phonics, things like that. So we just need a different approach on that. And we're a little nervous about feeling like we're fighting the school on this or coming up against this. But it's something that we're gonna have to do for Jesse. So that's what we're gonna do. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy for Thanksgiving and that you guys get to enjoy a wonderful Thanksgiving, even if it's not the traditional one that you would normally have, that you guys find joy in the holidays together somehow.
And make sure you eat pancakes too.
And Olivia says you need to eat pancakes. Jesse?
What?
Olivia says they need to eat pancakes. What do you think?
They can eat whatever they want. At least enough. Well, don't
He's
eat
so
it.
easygoing. You do you. You
If
do
you're
you.
allergic to something, don't eat it. It won't end up well.
So at the end of every video in November for Thanksgiving, we've been doing a shout out to somebody who we appreciate and we just kind of want to share a little bit of love. Tara Leniston. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm terrible at butchering names. But she's the Coming Home to Autism channel. She was the first autism channel that I found here on YouTube when we were in the process of getting Jesse diagnosed for autism. So I've been following her journey for quite some time now, and I will link her channel down below. She's got some great information. She's a really good mama of 3. She is over in the UK, but I really love their perspective on things and I enjoy watching them. If you want to, go over and show her some love on her channel too. I think you'll like her. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving and a great start to the holiday season. Happy Thanksgiving! Bye!
Bye.
Guys, I'm trying to record.
Olivia?
You're just having a good old time, aren't ya?
Yeah.
Click on this video. Will you please click on this video? Come on, push it. Can you please subscribe? Can you please push that subscribe button? Or for the other video, just gonna press this button. Go on, click this button, or this button, or this button. Well, mostly this button. I would like it if you did.